Hello, welcome to tonight's show called Support, Support, Support. As you all can see, I look totally different. And I did this on purpose for a reason to stress a point about support. I am a person that had to learn how important supporting diversity is because my hair looks different. My teeth look different. No makeup, just plain clothes. Just plain black t-shirt. This is me. This is me, this is me, this is me, Kenyatta Delgado. The reason why I'm doing this is because we have to learn to support people again. Somebody that looks like me. Because I look like this, you may not know what I need support in. So it's so easy to just look at a picture and assume negativity. Or somebody's harming her, or she's poor, or she's homeless, when you don't have a clue. I have an addiction to beauty. Something that people never thought, I myself never thought could happen to me. Addicted to my looks. Because I got turned out young, I never knew how addictive your looks can lead you. Because when I was young, I had a drug dealer boyfriend. And he taught me how to dress. Now, I love to dress. I love to dress because my dad was a fancy dresser. But my mom was not. So she took that privilege of me. She took that privilege away from me. So at 14, I got it back because of my boyfriend. And he was sneaking by me clothes. Expensive clothes, jewelry. Never thought it was a small way of bribing me. Anyway, he ended up spoiling me. And it led to getting my nails done, getting my hair done, $200 hairdos, jackets. I mean, just, addicted to it. And little did I know, it led up to perfumes, Liz Claiborne. And it led to so much more than I could even imagine. And because he was a baller and a drug dealer, I didn't think nothing of it. But it did. And it led me to a life that just wasn't right. It spiraled out of control. And it led me to be addicted to my looks and a certain lifestyle that was fast living. And that was the wrong road. So in order to reprogram myself, I had to go back to my roots. And my roots is going back to my grandmother and my mother and seeing what my ancestors had did. And why they wore their hair in braids and why they had aprons and that type of thing on, because that's what they had to wear. But now that I'm older, I understand kind of why, because it was about serving and it was looking neat. And it wasn't about the size you were. It wasn't about how thin you were. It was about the presentation. Now, I still struggle with my beauty because if I could get this and if I could look like that, it could turn into a whole different line of work, from makeup into waxing to just a whole lot that can lead me to a wrong behavior. And that's being addicted to looking good. And it's addiction. It's like crack cocaine. It's like shopping, eating, any other type of disorder. I'm just straight up addicted to it. So I have to dress this way to remind myself of who I am. I don't have to have that. I'm not going to die if I don't have makeup on. I'm not going to die if I don't have a fly outfit on. I mean, I wanted an outfit all the time. I mean, I didn't know how bad it got. It got real bad for me. And I had to make a choice. Is it my looks or is it changing my priorities? Is it going to interfere with me being a parent? It interfered with me being a wife. It interfered in so many areas of my life that I really needed help on it. And the healthiest way that helped me was when I go to my support group and we talk about different issues. And a lot of people don't talk about beauty because beauty is a big industry today. And, I guess it's probably to step on people's toes, but it affected me where it really took a toll on me. And I'm just stressing how I needed support and I didn't get it. So I learned to go back to my roots to find the true me. And the true me was the way my father was. And I remember how he was addicted to his looks. And as a little girl, it really showed how selfish he became and how obsessed he became. And I saw that I had the same problem. So what I had to learn to do is think about my grandmother and my grandmother. And I remember her as a young girl and how she dressed. And that image stuck in my mind. And that kept me one day and one step at a time and taught me what was important. What's important was how my ancestors had did things for me. Even though they gave their soul to do things, to keep a family, and the way they dressed helped me with my addiction to beauty. And when I learned to think about how my grandmother prayed, washing the floor, I think about how my mom had thrift shop clothes on to cook meals. I thought about how my mom had a jerry curl in her hair because she couldn't go to the beauty salon. And the church world didn't accept her because she didn't know tradition church dressing standards like my grandmother did. So I was able to do the both. And so because of that right there, the church world judged you for the way you look. But as long as I was covered up and not showing no skin, I thought it wasn't no problem. I used to feel very embarrassed to be in church. And I kept going. I kept saying, I need church. I was raised on church. I need church. I need church. And I kind of made churches let me in, and they didn't want me in there. And I kept going. They kicked me out, and I go right back. I go right back because I need to hear the word. I need to hear the word. And it showed me how many, from different type of churches. And some churches let me in and some churches didn't. But churches kept me balanced because I was making a point. I'm going to come to church regardless of how I look because I need to hear the good news of God. And I kept going to support groups even though I didn't understand what the street life was. And it showed me how much I didn't know and how much I was helping them and they were helping me. Because at the end of the day, it still was about we were all addicts just in a different way. And that's why we have to learn to support. Support people and don't just judge people on the outside. Don't just get caught up in what family tradition is. Family tradition is, it can help you or it can hurt you. And with me, it helped me stay focused on the inner beauty in me. It helped me be confident in who I am. It helped me see my father for the laboring man he was. It made me see my grandmother for the laboring woman she was. It made me see my grandfather for the man he was. And those laboring thoughts that I had kept me out the world and showed me what was important and what was not important. And it was about character. It was about integrity. It was about learning about other addictions and learning how other people cope with their addictions. And just like I had to learn to cope with my addiction to beauty. And I'm glad I found peace with myself. And it's okay if people talk about me. It's okay if I get my hair looking all like this. It's okay. I ain't got no contacts in. It's okay the way this black shirt is on me. It's okay that I am the size I am. And as a lot of people don't know, that's what I have to do for me on a daily basis to keep my priorities in order. And that's why we have to support people that do go to church and don't have the church attire. And we still have to support people who are addicted to other things, such as drugs, such as, porn. Porn is the biggest thing out here. It's a big industry out here. But hey, that's where the money is. And people are addicted to it. And you got plenty of men and women who have that addiction. And I'm pretty sure they got a support group for that. So I hope this support show really helps somebody who's struggling with addiction. Get support groups. Look on the internet. Find a way to cope. If you have to go back to your history to help you see some things, because that's what helped me out a lot. Go back to your history. If you have to go with a supportive person that have your best interests at heart, then go that route. Support groups always have sponsors. And sponsors are people who've been there, who've done that, and can guide you through a better pathway. And that's what people are not aware of that you do need. Especially the church world don't know that, but that's a great need. Especially for people with addictions. Thank you for listening. This is Kenyatta Delgado. Support, support, support.